Welcome to another one of my trip reports. Today I will be flying with Qantas on their final flight of the day to Sydney. Today's trip report begins at Melbourne Tullamarine International Airport, Terminal 1. Having spent an excellent evening with my friends in Melbourne, it's time that I head home to Sydney. I arrived here in the airport after catching the Skybus, which, apart from Uber and taxi, is the easiest, fastest and cheapest way to get here from Southern Cross Station. I originally wasn't going to film this flight, but after a poll on my Instagram told me to film, I grabbed out my camera and made my way inside the very empty airport to check in. Check-in was very simple and easy. I was actually offered to be placed in the emergency exit row on my flight, with extra legroom, to which I declined. After being handed my boarding pass, I proceeded to security, which was easy to find and is located in the centre of the building, below the huge departure boards. Once past security is a very quiet and empty terminal. Only a single cafe and food outlet was open at the time, which is understandable considering it's 8 past. Today I will be departing from Gate 12, which is the furthest gate from security, and it took me nearly 10 minutes to reach. If your aircraft is at gates 8 to 12, please be sure to give yourself extra time to walk to your gate. When I arrived at my gate, I got my first glimpse of the aircraft that'll be taking me home, which is a Boeing 737-800, registered as Victor Hotel Victor Yankee Echo. This is one of the 8 737s delivered brand new to Qantas in 2005. This particular aircraft is nicknamed Alice Springs and is 18 years old. Eventually, the boarding call was made and I joined the forming queue. Qantas 737s are in a 2-class configuration, consisting of 3 rows of business in a 2-2 configuration and 27 rows of economy class in a 3-3 configuration, making a grand total of 174 seats on board. This evening I shall be seated in 30 Alpha, the last row in economy. The economy class seat has 30 inches of pitch and 17.2 inches of width. There is a standard tray table that folds down and extends. In the seat pocket you'll find a safety card, magazine and air sickness bag. Above are individual reading lights, air vents and flight attendant call button. In between the seats in front are 2 sets of USB ports. Back from gate 12 2 minutes early. taxi to runway 27 via Tango and Papa. Now please enjoy this unedited takeoff footage. Once airborne, we turned right, setting course for Sydney. Flight time today is 58 minutes, covering a distance of 474 miles or 762 kilometres, cruising at 39,000 feet. Once underway, we flew east of the Victorian town of Wangaratta. Eventually, the crew started the in-flight service. Being a little late, we were served actual food, which tonight was zucchini and corn fritters. This was paired with tamarine and mint sauce. They were incredibly good and I paired them with lemonade and wine. However, I decided not to drink the wine as I needed to drive home. But hey, free wine is always great. Eventually, we also flew over Albury in New South Wales. As is custom for both 737s, there are 3 bathrooms on board, one being in the front for business and 2 in the back for economy, with the usual things you'd expect to find inside, including women's sanitary products and hand wipes. Soon we commenced our descent into Sydney. Unfortunately, due to the lateness of the day, there wasn't much to see outside, barely anything in fact. However, if you look carefully, you can just make out the city lights below. Now please enjoy this unedited landing footage. After landing, we taxied back to the terminal via Bravo 9, Bravo and Bravo 2. We pulled into Gate 5, 16 minutes ahead of schedule. To be honest, economy class on Qantas 737s is nothing particularly special. You'll find it to be almost identical to every other airline that operates the 737. The catering on an early morning flight, midday and late night have generally better value for money, as you actually get food rather than simple snacks like cheese and crackers. From that viewpoint, the offering is pretty acceptable and a pleasant flight with friendly service that will get you from A to B. One final drawback is that the cabin is definitely starting to show its age, compared to its newer international cabins. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure to check out my other videos and don't forget to press that notification bell if you enjoy my content, that is. And I hope to see you again in the next one. See you later!